Okay, so the video that you're watching right now is nothing like it was going to be. This was supposed to be my grandiose year-long video. In this video, I was going to tell you how this channel was supposed to be 2 years old. I was going to talk about the secret job that I have. I was going to talk about videos that have not come out that I started that I thought were really cool ideas. And I was also going to talk about a secret project that I've been working on. And all of that was going to be really awesome. And then I almost had a mental fucking breakdown. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you I actually had a mental breakdown because I don't want to water that down. But I can tell you that I was so stressed out that I could not work. I could not make YouTube videos. I could not do anything. Like, I literally one day broke down and cried because there was just so much shit going on in my life and I didn't know what to do. I thought I was this person that could handle so much shit, and I've just realized I'm doing way too much. Like, I think we forget as viewers that the person behind the screen is an actual person. Like, they're going through things. They might have stuff going on in their family. They might be, running a company or whatever. And, like, I just want to let you guys know, like, if you've been watching me for a really long time, you know I am a very, very, very ambitious person. And I want to do a lot of things. And unfortunately, I have not had success in many things. I do think I'm good at a lot of things, but unfortunately, I haven't got to the point where I could, like, feed myself or my family off of those types of things. But that does not keep me from trying. I am always somebody that doesn't want to quit. I will keep going until the day I die to try to make some of my dreams come true. But I also am very bad at just focusing on one thing and making that the best thing, because I'm like, I could do 5 things and I could be the best at those 5 things. And it's just a stupid thing to do. And I think this mental break or this just unbelievable stress that I had has finally made me realize that I need to chill out and really slow things down and focus on like 1 or 2 things and not try to be good at everything. And I just want to let you know what I was doing, because this was kind of insane. Let me just go ahead and list you a bunch of the things I was working on at the moment. One was this YouTube channel. Some of you might have noticed that I was like sprinkling reaction videos over on my reaction channel. I was live streaming here and there. Some people don't know this, but I was actually working on a series for Instagram because I was like, I gotta grow my Instagram. So I was working on that. It was going to be like a 30-day series of me doing one thing, and I was also already working on the next 30-day series, and these were all going to be videos, by the way. On top of that, I also have a job that I have to, pay my bills with. Then I do a lot of writing. I want to, I think it's the biggest thing a lot of people know about me if you've been following me for a long time. I want to write comics, manga, novels, children's books. Like, I just want to be a writer. And then, on top of that as well, I suffer from, like, anxiety and panic attacks. Like, I'm always constantly anxious. You guys may or may not see that in videos, but I am. If you've ever been to a live stream, you've definitely seen me going through it sometimes. And I just had a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some stuff that I was trying to do as well. Like, genuinely forgetting. And it was just a lot, like, and I was trying to do everything. Like, I have, like, a checklist of things that I was doing per day. I'm like, all right, in 30 minutes, I gotta do this, and then, oh yeah, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that. And, I think my body was just like, yeah, bro, you need to slow down, and we're gonna freak you the fuck out for a bit. Like, I don't think I can stress how bad it got. And I don't want this video to be that. Yeah, duh. On top of that, on top of all those other things I was doing, my dumbass thought it would be a good idea I was like, why don't we make a video about No Nut November? But on top of that, we also do 30 days of looking at nothing explicit and also 30 days of no fast food. So I was like working on videos on top of working on videos. Like, I was working on like 3 different things at once that all had to be happening at the same time so I could make videos in the future. And then I also was like, I had this year video that in my brain needed to make. and the hypocrisy of Logan Paul, because all of this MrBeast shit is still coming out. You've probably seen that I haven't released anything about MrBeast because I just don't care. And that's kind of what I realized with the Logan Paul video. Like, I was sitting here, like, getting the research, doing the right stuff, and I was like, okay, let's fact check this, like, because there's so much hypocrisy that Logan Paul has that I was like, all right, I gotta get all this correct information to put it out there. And I was stressing. Like, dude, my neck to my shoulders, like, I could barely move. I could just feel it, and then, like, as I would get that tension, right, it would start giving me a headache, and then that would, like, spike my anxiety and panic attacks to where, like, oh, dude, I think you're so stressed that you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack or you're gonna have an aneurysm. And it was just insane. And, like, you guys, I'm not lying about this. I don't know what video it is. I think it's probably, like, the second or third video in the series. It might be the third video in the MrBeast series, where I say at the end of the video, I'm like, guys, these videos stress me the fuck out. That wasn't a lie. Like, they genuinely stressed me out because I want to make sure I'm a reliable creator, right? I wanted to make sure people knew that the information I was putting out there was fact-checked, or it was a lot more reliable than what Dogpack and Rosanna are putting out there. Because I just really hate misinformation. I've unfortunately, you know, in this world where misinformation is very prevalent, I've lost relationships and I've lost people. Literally, they have died from misinformation about things. And I really hate misinformation. So I have a very passion to make sure people understand the right things. But if I'm being honest, when I was going through all of this stress, like, guys, like, just to let you know how stressful the last, like, week or two has been, I thought about quitting YouTube. Like, I genuinely thought about quitting YouTube. I thought about quitting my job. I thought about quitting everything and just focusing on myself. But then I'm like, how are you gonna pay bills? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? And like, it sucked. Like, I was so stressed. Like, legitimately, I fucking broke down and cried because I didn't know why I was stressed. Like, I genuinely didn't know. I just felt the pressure of the world crushing me down, and it was insane. And then, like, after I cried and I talked to my family, I didn't have an epiphany. I don't want to say that, but I saw one video that came from a person that was suffering from anxiety and panic attacks, and it was their recovery video, and they talked about how, like, you know, you can't be very rash. You can't just, like, throw your world away because then you're going to be giving into your illness, or not an illness, but you're giving into your anxiety, you're giving into your mental health, and it's only going to make things worse. And that's kind of what I was going through. And I'm glad I kind of just took a few days. Luckily, I've been, you know, far ahead in my job to where I didn't have to, like, quit or anything like that, or I didn't have to, like, take time off because, like, I was very far in advance. And I don't know. The one thing I did realize, though, like, when I was genuinely thinking about quitting, I was like, what if I just bring everything down and I do one thing for the rest of my life, like some people do? Because a lot of people out there are just one thing. And I'm over here wanting to be like, oh, well, I want to be a YouTuber, and then after I get, you know, YouTube's going to lead to this, and that. That's always been my plan, was to use, like, YouTube as a launch pad to do a lot of other things I want to do. And I just never got to be successful on YouTube. I've had little moments here and there of success, but never the success I've wanted. And I think what I've lost along the way was just being fun, like having fun doing content. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers have made these kind of videos. But I think I've also mentioned this if you come by my live streams before. In 2025, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not going to talk about anything I'm doing anymore. I'm not going to talk about projects I'm working on. I'm not going to talk about anything. I'm just going to shut the fuck up. And so you won't see videos like this. Like, I had a mental breakdown. If I decide to quit YouTube, I'm just going to quit YouTube. Like, that's what's going to happen. You're just not going to see a video for, like, months and months and months and months. Because I don't know. I know personally that I will say things and they don't get done. And, like, I hate that. So if I'm going to release something, I'm going to release something. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the hypocrisy of Logan Paul is going to come out or won't come out. If I do it, I do it. But I also don't really care, because I also realized that I could drop the greatest, most amazing Logan Paul video in the world, and it'll change nothing. Like, you're seeing that with MrBeast right now. Like, oh, by the way, MrBeast commented on my last video, fucking crazy. But you'll notice that with people like MrBeast, nothing's changed. He's going around and like getting interviewed, doing 2.5-hour interviews. I have not seen that shit. I don't care. Maybe I'll watch it in the future. I've already seen like CoffeeZilla talk about it, and like he's kind of calling out MrBeast, saying a lot of things are flat out lies. So again, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I don't know if I want to waste energy doing that kind of stuff anymore. But again, I might be lying. I might just be in a mental state right now where I gotta like take a break from that kind of content and do something else. But I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because I'm not gonna lie to you. This video is more to see if I can make content again. Because, dude, I couldn't come in this room for a long time because I was so stressed out. Like yesterday, literally yesterday, at the time of recording, I came into this room to try to write this video because again, I was gonna try to make it flashy and bombastic and cool. And I just felt stress creeping up my shoulder and into my neck. And my heart started racing, and I was like, holy fuck, I am panicking trying to make content. And like, that's what content shouldn't be like that. Content shouldn't stress you out. And I was like, dude, maybe I need to quit YouTube. And like, that's kind of what was happening. And I've talked to some friends about it and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is I quit YouTube video. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to clickbait this. I mean, the title might be something serious. I don't really know yet. But I just, right now, I just hit record and I'm rambling, as you can tell. But, you know, to kind of give you that information that I wanted to talk about, to somewhat have some cool information in here. For those of you that don't know, there's like 2 or 3 people out there that know my real job. And it's why I have that damn play button. Because a lot of people have asked me, like, yo, why do you have a play button? Like, you don't have that many subs. I have worked for a channel for the last couple of years called Am I the Jerk? It is like one of those videos where we tell stories and stuff like that. And I am somebody that does a lot of the administrative stuff over there. I was an editor and I'm kind of like a backup editor and stuff when we need it. But I was an editor and a voice actor on that channel I should like say like narrator on that channel when it was first starting out and for a while. But I've been in administration for a while. So I help run the multiple channels that we have with I Am the Jerk. So I think that's kind of cool. That's what keeps me afloat. I think it's pretty, you know, I'm thankful to have that job. So that is that's kind of why I didn't do anything for a year, was because I was kind of just doing that job. And I also think I needed an actual mental break from YouTube. Like I was going, you know, I part of that was also anxiety. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that as well. So I just took time away from YouTube and I was slowly working on stuff. Like I was working on videos for a while. Like if these videos ever see the light of day, you're going to see some videos that were recorded in like 2022. Like I'm not shitting you. I think that would only be one video because I recorded most of the videos over 2023. But dude, I had a video where I worked out for 100 days straight. And like you were able to see like where I was mentally like at the start of that. And then like, you know, where I was at the end of it. I worked on a video where I planned out every hour of my day for I think a week or so, and like a lot of shit happened from there. Dude, I made I think a really badass video with my dog. I'm not gonna say much more about that because I do want to salvage that video and release that video. I've done like a couple of videos like on products and stuff like that. That involve like I tried all these products or whatever. I did videos like that and they never came out. And dude, I just have so many. There's probably like 10 plus videos that I've started, at least, whether that be research or actually recorded stuff, that have never come out. Some of those were before this channel launched because I was like, oh, I wanted this to be one of the first 5 videos, but I couldn't finish it for whatever reason before the deadline that I had set for myself. And yeah, so there's a lot of content that I've worked on. So if you've ever thought like, damn, Juice hasn't uploaded in a while, it's probably because I had to scrap a video for whatever reason. And maybe that's because I was trying to make that video super perfect, or, you know, try to fit into YouTube's algorithm, or what would make it, you know, take off in the algorithm, or whatever. Like, there's so many things why that video didn't come out. I hope to release those videos at some point in the future if possible, but I don't know. Some of them are over a year old, so who knows if they'll ever see the light of day. But that's one of the reasons, those were basically the main reasons why this channel took a year to create, essentially. Now it would have been 2 years old instead of being like, it's a year old now. I was working on a bunch of content to try to have, like, dude, I think my original goal was to launch with like 5 videos and then have like the first month or two at least a video a week. So that would have been like, what, at least 15 videos or something at the start. So yeah, again, that's a lot of pressure for somebody who does everything by themselves. Like, dude, I'm trying to do things that require a team. Like all the stuff I listed off earlier, like trying to do Instagram series and all that kind of stuff. Like, I do everything. I do the recording, editing, and like, I just need to stop. Like, it was so much stuff. And then I'm also trying to like create mangas and comics and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, you need to pick like one thing and like do that one thing. So yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. I wanted to, like, you know, really plan this out and just like have it be a lot more interesting and cool for you guys. But, you know, just have like a lot more polished video. But, you know, I'm also trying not to go crazy. And I think I just wanted to make sure I can get a video out. And this video, honestly, if you think it sucks or it's not well put together or you don't give a shit about the contents, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. This video is meant just for me mentally to see if I can get in front of this camera and make content again. Because I'm hoping it'll relieve like pressure from me and be like, look, man, you can make a video, maybe not how crazy like you were, but you were able to get in front of a camera. And I also think I might take more time. I don't know when this video is gonna come out, to be honest. But I might take even more time to edit this video. I might take even more time after the release of this video to make the next video. Because I do think what happened during the No Nut November video, if I could explain it the way I would want to, if I could tell the story the way I want to for that video, I think it can be very interesting, because I know a lot of people consider it a joke, but I genuinely think what I did, like everything I was trying to do during that time, was detrimental to my health. I'm not gonna lie. And I know that's a meme, like, really, bro? But I would have to explain how bad it was going in that video. And maybe that'll be the video after this one. I don't really know. I'm not making any promises about anything. I just wanted to let you guys know where I am mentally. Because I was not expecting that to happen. But I should have been aware that I was trying to do a lot. And like I was working on content that I just wasn't very, I don't know, man. I don't want to be the guy that calls people out. And it's unfortunate that, like, as a society or people on YouTube, we like drama for some reason. And unfortunately, the drama is the stuff that also gets views. And I mean, just go look at all the freaking slop channels that have been eaten for the last month and a half, that are currently eating right now with all the MrBeast stuff that's coming out and the possible suing of Dogpack. I don't care to be those people. Like, and I think that's what I'm realizing. I think this channel was originally supposed to be making content that I want to make. And even though I tell that to myself, I think I still get caught up in the YouTube algorithm. And I'm like, oh, I got to make videos that matter. I got to make videos that fucking people are going to watch, that are going to be fucking, you know, they're going to grab people's attentions. And I think I need to just go back to being Juice, man. I think I need to go back to being myself. I need to go back to, like, if I want to do a video about, like, hey guys, these are the 10 fucking hentais that I read recently, and let me tell you about them. I should just do that fucking video. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't give a shit. And have to be like, I gotta do actually, I genuinely did like making the weekly dose. But again, like, if you go back and look at the weekly dose, a lot of it was just, you know, reporting on negative shit that everybody's already talking about. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. I think that's where I'm gonna end it, because I don't want to get stressed making this video, and I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Again, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but yeah, your boy needs to reevaluate at the moment because life's pretty crazy.
But we do have one more thing.
Oh yeah, I guess I could let you in on the secret project that I was working on over the last, year or so as well, and that is easy mode. I want to make it very clear, I did not make the music for easy mode. I am the art director, okay? We will be dropping more albums in the future. There's currently 5 albums right now. It is kind of like lo-fi, kind of just chill music that you can study to or just throw in the background of like a live stream or stuff. If you've actually been to my live streams before, you've probably heard a lot of easy mode music. I just never really talked about it or mentioned that I was a part of this project. So it was kind of cool to kind of have the music on in the background, and some people did enjoy it or whatever. But again, I am the art director for easy mode. And the one thing that I want to point out is if you are somebody that likes lore or you care about things that are kind of interconnected and whatnot, easy mode is that kind of thing. I would just say, because I'm not going to give it all away, there is still, again, more stuff to come. But I would just say pay attention to the song titles, pay attention to the album covers, because there might be something there that is telling a little story. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm hoping that easy mode, it's a slow-moving project. I will tell you like that. It is not something that is going to, be very massive, something that's going to come out very quickly. That is what I've learned over the last year. When you're dealing with people that are making the art and making the music, it is a very slow process. Just because I can churn out stuff doesn't mean other people can churn out stuff. And you know what? To be honest, you don't want that to happen when it comes to art projects like this. You want to put out the best product possible. So yeah, easy mode is a project I've been working on, which I thought was really cool. I hope to keep working on it in the future. We'll see how it goes. If you guys want to help out, go listen to the music. Go check out easy mode. I'll have a link in the description. And yeah, go subscribe. And the more more the music plays get sent up, maybe that means the more your boy can keep working on easy mode, because that is a fun project, and I want to keep building the lore on that channel. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys have a happy holiday. Again, I don't know when the next video is going to be. I wanted to update y'all. But if you are somebody that suffers from mental health, get yourself right. If you feel like you're doing too much, take some time for yourself. And do not 100%, do not be fucking scared to reach out. Whether that be therapy, friends, family, tell somebody what you're going through, even if you don't know what's going on, like I did. I didn't know I was so stressed because I was doing too many things. Just tell somebody. Be like, I don't know why I'm like this, and just talk it out. Have a good cry if you need to. If you're a man and you think it's, you're a bitch to cry, you're not a bitch. You're human. Do that. Again, I wish I would have had more time to explain a lot of the stuff I've been kind of like reading and stuff too. But maybe that'll be a future video. Maybe a more thought out, in-depth video that I talk about in the future. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just use it for other projects. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Beep!